So let's talk about the art of loving yourself, shall we? I'm pretty sure that every single one of us, every single one that is watching this video right now has met that person in their lives at least once, that when they walk into the room, you're just immediately attracted to them. You like their energy, you like their aura, you're instantly drawn to them. And they don't even have to be necessarily very good looking or start, doing crazy tricks in the middle of the room to attract everybody's attention. They're not trying. There is no trying there. They're just there. A lot of the times they don't even have to say anything, right? They can just be standing, looking at people or whatever, looking outside the window. And what is that? What is it that attracts you to them? What it is that makes them so irresistible or magnetic? And yes, they're confident, and maybe yes, there is some sense of self-worthiness there, but there's also a lot more. And what that is they unequivocally love themselves. And I know it probably sounds very simple and maybe even trivial, but loving yourself equals magnetism. And you can learn how to love yourself. You can actually learn how to do it. And once you do that, you will become magnetic, attractive, irresistible. People will be drawn to you. They will want to hang out with you. They will want to see you. They will want to date you. They will want to, whatever, build a family with you. Whatever it is that you want, you will just have. That's how it works. And if you're not sure if you actually love yourself or not, here's a little quick test. I'm going to ask you 4 questions and we'll see what the answers are. Question number 1. Do you think you're great or the best or amazing or awesome? That's question number 1. Number 2, would you date yourself? So if you were another person of the opposite sex and you saw you, would you actually want to date you? And not just like looking at like just the physicality side of things, right? Like, would you date yourself based on your attitude, based on your actions? Would you date yourself? Question number 3 is, do you go after what you want right now? Basically what it means is, if you want something, do you go after it, no matter what it is? Like if you want good grades at school, do you study for those subjects? Do you go the extra mile for something? If you want those shoes at the store, do you just go and buy them? I mean, it can be, yes, it is simple, but do you actually do it? Like if you really think about it, if you really pay attention to these small little, seemingly insignificant things, but do you actually do it? Because these little things, that's what create your reality. And the last question is, do you love yourself unconditionally? What I mean by unconditionally is, do you love yourself no matter what your weight is, no matter what your dress size is, no matter how much money you have in your bank account, no matter what your relationship status is? Do you actually feel good about yourself exactly as you are right now, where you are right now, no matter what's happening around you right now? And let me tell you, if you answered no to any of these 4 questions, you got some work to do. And let's see what is the art of self-love actually is. What is it, right? Like, how do you do it? What is it? And the art of loving yourself in a nutshell is embracing your imperfect or shadow self. Because if you have some things about yourself that you genuinely love, right? That's not hard. I mean, that's that's kind of a no-brainer. Duh, like, of course, you know, like if you have some things that are going for you, that are natural for you, I mean, you don't have to try to convince yourself to love yourself, because you automatically do. But everybody has imperfections. Nobody's perfect. Do you embrace those imperfections? Everybody has a shadow self. Do you accept yourself? Do you accept your shadow self and embrace it? Or are you hiding it? Do you try to, like, you know, not show it to the world? Are you ashamed of it? Like, for example, my shadow self is a materialistic. Yes, I said it. I do love nice things. I love, I want to say like, but then I was like, no, I actually really do love luxury. I love nice places. I love nice things. I love when people do nice things for me. I'm considered what is commonly known as the extra person. Like, I am very extra in everything that I do. And I've been like this ever since I can remember myself. Even when I was in school, I was always an overachiever. It's just my personality. That's me, you know, and I like money. I love money. I know these are some of the things people normally try to shy away from, or they try not to talk about them, or like deep down inside, it matters to them. But for some reason, they care so much about what the society thinks, or what other people may think, so that way they're not condemned, or basically they try to people please. And once you accept the shadow self, first of all, you have to know what it is, right? And then you should, or you kind of have to accept it and then start embracing it. Because if you don't do that, then you will always be unhappy and grumpy, and you ultimately will not get things that you want in life. And it's just like a vicious cycle. You're unhappy because you're not getting the things that you want. And then the more you are not happy, the more you try to please other people. And the more you please other people, the more they will not want to give you those things. And by people, I also mean the life itself. The life will just not be working in your favor. So, yeah, accepting the shadow self, I mean, it was a big game changer for me in my life. I am very materialistic. I am very vain. I am a little bit of a narcissist, and I am also a little bit of like self-absorbed. And these things, they may be considered negative in the world, but once you actually get honest with yourself and confess to yourself what it is that is actually deep down inside you like, you know, that's the only time that you can truly accept it. So the art of loving yourself really truly starts with you accepting yourself, no matter what you look like, no matter what your circumstances are, no matter what is happening all around you right in this moment. And also no matter what you've been through in the past. So it all doesn't matter. And how do you actually do it, right? That's the really good question. So you do it by making a decision, but it's not as easy as you may think. Making a decision to start loving and respecting yourself may be simple, but to be quite honest with you, if you've been in the law of attraction game for a while, you know that your thoughts generate the feeling, and then this feeling creates your reality. And your reality means your life, means where you live, means what you see in your bank account, means who stares back at you in the mirror. That's your life, that's your reality. But also how you feel in your reality, so that matters. So knowing that, If you want the best possible life for yourself, where you look your best, where you feel your best, where you are surrounded by the best, wouldn't it make sense to start with your thoughts, right? If you correct your thoughts, it will correct the feeling that is generated by you, by us, right? And in return, it will change the reality that you're in. And that's exactly why you should choose the best possible positive thoughts to think that will get you the outcome that you want. So it all starts with thoughts. You can't really escape it. It's better if you choose positive thoughts, productive thoughts that will move you along to getting the actual tangible things that you can see, feel, smell, touch here in the physical realm, right? Here's the best thing of what happens when you start playing this game. When you start loving yourself unconditionally, exactly in the way that I'm talking in this video, the best kind of people will show up in your life, and they will be attracted to you. They will be doing all the things that you prefer them to do, not in a way of like pleasing you. No, well, they will just genuinely want to do nice things, nice gestures for you. That's how it's gonna look like. You're gonna be radiating that magnetic energy that I'm talking about that isn't really tangible, but people will feel it. And other people with good thoughts and good energy will absolutely want to be around you. So here are some action steps to take if you want to become that magnetic person that I'm talking about, that everybody wants, that everybody is just so drawn to. And yeah, you'll become so irresistible. Nobody will be able to say no to you. If that makes any sense. And the first thing is accept praise and compliments with grace. Those are gifts. Say thank you instead of downplaying or denying them. I've seen it in some of my friends where I would compliment, like if I see them wearing nice shoes. Like for example, there was this one girl that I used to be friends with, and one day she came to work wearing these Burberry sneakers, and they looked great. So I complimented, her shoes, and her outfit was great. And she was just like, oh, don't mind me or whatever. Like she was just like, it's okay. It only took me a couple minutes to like put up this outfit and everything, or like put this outfit together. And she was just so downplaying her thing. I was like, oh, okay. So, in a way, I really don't know what she was trying to do there, but she didn't really fully accept my compliment, and I found it a little weird. But hey, whatever, right? Second thing is take care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. These are no-brainer things, but a lot of people forget about them. And sometimes I personally need a reminder. So in a way, by me filming this video for you guys, I'm also gonna rewatch it later when I need it, probably. And yeah, because it's a really awesome reminder. So physical. Do you like yourself in the mirror? Do you like what you look like? Do you like your hair? Do you like your face? Do you like your teeth? Do you like your figure? I'm pretty sure I don't have to like explain what physical is, right? And not just liking, taking care of it. Even if you're already looking the best you can look, if you're already looking your best, if you already have improved so much, right? Or maybe you're just naturally a good-looking person. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Are you taking care of your body, of your physical self, of your face, your hair? So funny, I have a hairstylist, and she has this little sign in her office, in her room, that says, good hair is not made by accident. It's made by appointment. And I mean, this couldn't be further from the truth. Same with good looking teeth, you know? Do you attend a dentist on a regular basis? And I mean, the list can go on and on. You get the idea. And then, are you taking care of your mental health? If you have to see a therapist, or if you have to work with a coach, if you have to, do whatever it is that you feel called to do. This is why I decided to switch from just strictly being like a fitness channel to being like a mental health channel, just because like this is something that I've always been into this, but just recently I decided to switch the directions of the stuff that I am putting out there, the stuff that I'm talking about, just because it stopped resonating with me. That was it, literally. So mental and emotional well-being are extremely important. A lot of people forget about it. Watch some YouTube videos if it helps you. I mean, that's what I do sometimes. I browse around and I watch and listen to Abraham Hicks. I have other law of attraction YouTubers that I watch here and there. So that helps me, you know. I worked with a transformational coach last year. That was major. It was a complete game changer. Oh my God, maybe one day I'll get into that. But yeah, do what you gotta do. You gotta help yourself. You gotta allow people to help you too. So that's number 2. Number 3, believe you are worthy of everything that you want. Whatever it is that you want, I'm just here to remind you, if you want it, it's available to you and you can have it right in this moment. It's there. All you gotta do is just take it. That's it. Number 4, own your story, and at the same time, love yourself for it, because everybody has a messy past. We're all human, and it's okay. I have a messy past, and maybe one day I'll get into that. Not right now, though. And that also leads me to my next point. Forgive yourself for your past. Stop beating yourself up over it, and accepting it is a big step in the right direction, too. So no matter how messy your past was, forgive yourself. You did nothing wrong. Nothing has gone wrong in the chain of events. Nothing, absolutely nothing has gone wrong. If anything, everything went right because you're here. You're exactly where you are at right now. You probably wouldn't even get like certain insights, certain inspirations or callings to do something if not for the thing that you're probably upset about or you didn't want to happen, but it did, you know. Also, take responsibility for your life. By taking responsibility, I mean everything that happens in your life, you caused it in some way, shape, or form. You created it. You put it there. You made it happen, whether consciously or unconsciously. But take responsibility. Notice where you blame others or circumstances for your unhappiness or lack of fulfillment, and cut it off. Also, forgive people if you need to and let it go. My last point is set healthy boundaries. Stop tolerating drama. Stop tolerating toxic people. You don't need to have that energy in your life. You don't need to entertain those people. You don't need that, period. Everything starts with loving yourself. Your best life, the life that you actually want for yourself, starts with you actually loving yourself. And if you don't love yourself, it's very hard to believe in yourself. It's very hard to be confident. And it's very hard to take action towards the things that you say that you want. It's also hard to follow through on your goals and step into your destiny. And I know it's not your destiny necessarily to sit there and wish and hope for the things that you want. You actually need to do something about it. So if you are the creator of your life, you need to do something in order to create a different reality. If something that you're observing right now is not resonating with what you know you're truly worthy of, or if you know you have a much more potential than what it is, how you are right now. So set good intentions, think good thoughts, and go after your goals and dreams. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.